On play action, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go, 46.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
27.
Now a man who's taking the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 33. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Cowboys had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance of...
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the year and 3rd overall. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
What we just saw there is definitely what the 49ers saw in him when they swung that big deal to move up to number 3 in the draft in 2021. He did run for 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns in his one full season in 2019 at North Dakota State.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, 626. Jeff. 30.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now it's Rodgers. This one is caught. It's Moore. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Man, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they get their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. What play?
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Going quickly out to the right side. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Kill.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott has taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. When you talk about this Jets defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Oh, design run for their wideout. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Turpin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Rodgers now on first down. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers throwing on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Zerline good with a PAT. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they're going to to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On second down, it's Pollard, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A great run by Pollard, and runs like that have had us anticipating a breakout season from him for years. And it finally arrived in 2022. Dallas gave him more run, and he had his first 1,000-yard season despite receiving less than 200 touches.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Prescott down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets first down.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Rodgers wants to change the look.
Now Rodgers on 1st and 10.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin from 4 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Well, now they'll try the end around. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have him first.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Logan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
CD with the catch, of course, coming off of a monstrous 2022 with the Cowboys. 5th in the league in catches, 6th in yards, and took that jump from being a star to one of the league's elite wide receivers.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Cowboys 14.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now Rodgers.
At their 49-yard line.
Throw right side, Wilson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And
This will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
35. Cowboys 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline.
And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Prescott.
CeeDee Lamb, touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb,
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
and the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Here's Rodgers on 1st down. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can...
Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, it's Lance. On the move to his left.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his...
Touchdown! Tony Pollard, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
In motion right is Wilson. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
Intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide 80.
Right there, baby.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go, 46. Right now, boys. Hey, 47.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Hey, 626. 630. Over.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Aaron Rodgers sacked.
50.
Loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Hall.
Now he's free up the left sideline. And all the way up to the 46. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now it's Rodgers. This one is caught. It's Moore. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 30 yards there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cowboys 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
17.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount. Not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Steps away. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here is 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead it's 2nd down. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, Rodgers. And pass complete to Moore. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Going to be caught here left side, Moore. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Prescott. Into the hands of Cooks. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 36-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board.
you